Oh yes, this is free to play. Totally did not buy a private server.
This is not free to play.
You're in a private server!
Redo the challenge and I'll guarantee more views.
In my last video, my goals looked like this. Get to 10 rebirths, obtain a secret, and get 15 gods in the process. Let's see just how much faster we can do that this time with To start off, I bought a new beanie pizzanini.
No. Only $7?
It's not enough.
Let's get some luck in here as well.
New beanie making bank allowed me to get quite a few brainrots. And eventually my first rare.
Duplication.
Another diamond. One more common and I could afford a Boneca Ambalabu. With all of those brainrots, the money came rolling in. The spending spree continued from there, leading to my first epic. Also got a speed coil, for you know. Soon I got this Bambini Cristini, and even more epics from there on out. I also had to sell a couple brainrots to make space, so then I collected some money and I went and bought this diamond cactus hippo when I saw a legendary.
So my first legendary is a Chimpanzini Bananini.
Chimpanzini Bananini.
After buying this gold Bambini Cristini, I went AFK for a bit. I collected my cash up to almost $200,000 and then something crazy spawned. A rainbow avocadoni gaffo, and since I didn't have space I sold a random brainrot to buy this masterpiece. And holy smokes, the racks were stacking up quick. I was also closing in on this 1 million for the first rebirth. So now I can rebirth. I started off by buying a Tung Sahur, Diamond Flora, and a S Vivina Bombardino. I slowly collected some money. And then a crazy Piccioni Machina spawned. Collected some more dollar and bought a Trick Track Baraboo. Then I bought a bunch of rares. A ton of gods including a Turbo 3K spawn. And it was back to collecting the bag. Then I bought a bunch of epics and collected even more money. From then on it was a cycle, until I collected enough for my first legendary, the Blueberrini Octopusini. It was more and more stacked epics from there on out. I've also started buying legendaries. And even started selling epics. Of course I also stacked the bag. The cycle then just kept repeating. I sold more epics, and I was getting rich by now. A few minutes of AFK later I started getting brainrots for the second rebirth, such as this Burr Patata. And then I collected enough money, which was 3 million. Anyway chat, now all I need was a Boneca Ambalabu that I got pretty quickly. With a Bandito, Brandito, and Boneca I slowly but quickly stacked up the trillions. Also started getting more brainrots. Holy Cocofantos were spawning. My base was getting stacked by now, letting me get even better brainrots. The Benjamins were also coming to daddy. After I bought a deer and a legendary crab and then sold some rares, I collected some money that was enough to buy a bunch of legendaries. And then something crazy spawned. A rainbow deer that I didn't have space for, so I quickly sold the brainrot to buy this beauty.
It is forever a cycle, a loop that seems never-ending. Days blur into nights, and nights into days, repeating with relentless rhythm.
So,
does it end? This speed coil isn't fast enough. Time to fly.
So after this pencil thingy spawned, I collected cash up to a whole 1.5 million. And after selling some doo-doo, I bought a couple legendaries, and also this mythic horse. All that allowed me to earn money fast. This led to my first GOD of this challenge, a sweet gold Cocofanto Elefanto. That's 1 out of 15 Brainrot gods that I'll eventually get.
Need more luck. Let's collect some money.
I was getting hella money with my Cocofanto. In fact, way more than enough for my next rebirth. So all I need now is a Trulicino. And after 10 minutes it spawned, allowing me to do my third rebirth.
This video hasn't been pay to win enough. Time to gamble!
There was actually a Odin that spawned earlier, so I made sure to get that. I already had way over enough money for the 4th rebirth, so all that was left was to AFK for some bum-ah Brainrots, including this Chef Crab. And while waiting for this stone ball, I got a Turbo 3K, and also another gold Odin I forgot to include earlier.
Another chopped ass bird. Some of that good pencil day, and also this ball.
I'm not gonna waste 30 buckaroos and rebirth with a hotspot, so I'ma transfer this joint to another account before I rebirth. Don't worry, cause I won't be cheating and stealing it back. Anyway, time to rebirth. So immediately after, I bought a bunch of epics and rares. And after waiting a bit for cash, I collected some money and bought even more Brainrots. And after collecting even more money, I bought a legendary and some more epics. Which of course just leads to more money. And then a gold ballerina cappuccino. Eventually I earned enough for a mythic, the Frigo Camelo. I then went on an absolute spending spree, buying legendaries left and right. And after selling this cappuccino, I managed to obtain another mythic, the Rhino Toasterino. Eventually I got my first $1 million. And soon this legendary Octopusini. After getting this Lionel Cactuselli, I found another mythic, a Bombardiro Crocodile. I also got a Rainbow Boneca. And then another Twin Towers Crocodile. Also this gold lizard thingy. And then a crazy Rainbow Bananita. Eventually a Diamond Mythic Lucky Block spawned. And then a few more mythics, including this Tay-Tay-Tay. And this dinosaur. This allowed me to earn much more money. After a few minutes of AFK, I got this Orangutanini, and also much more money. Then suddenly a Cocofanto spawned. I was also closing in on this 5th rebirth, so after collecting some quick cash, I rebirth. I first bought a God Block to earn some quick money. I got a Orca, which is pretty decent. While the Orca made money in the background, I decided to AFK for my next rebirth Brainrots. A Trippy spawned in the process.
Another few minutes later. Tralalita tralala.
I got a Tralalita tralala.
Tralalita tralala.
Background bag was stacking up, so all I need now is a Crocodilo. A few minutes later, another God spawned.
Treno Struzzo Turbo 3000. An entire minute later. Treno Struzzo Turbo 3000.
30 seconds later.
Trippi troppi troppa trippa. Trippi.
Soon enough a Crocodilo did spawn.
Bombardiro crocodile.
And so I rebirth. First off, I bought a couple epics and legendaries. Up until a Pandacini Bananini.
Pandaccini bananini.
A Patapim later, I got my first mythic. A Frigo Camelo later, I got this Rainbow Birdie.
Perochello lemonchello.
And then it was just a legendary parade.
Pipi potato. Strawberrelli flammipe potato. Glorbo fruttodri. Lionel Cactuseli. Chef Crabracadabra.
Up until this Diamond Cavallo.
Cavallo virtuoso.
The money was also rolling in. And so were the Brainrots.
Orangutini. Pipi potato. Frigo camelo.
I even got a gold Lerule. Another Frigo later, I got a T-Rex. Eventually started getting gods. And also another Lerule. A Gassini then spawned, which is the Brainrot I need for this rebirth. Also another Cocofanto.
Cocofanto elefanto. Tetete Saur.
I first bought Odin Din Din Dun, which marks the final 15th Brainrot god. Also got this Diamond Liru. And after a little bit of AFK, I collected the bag up to $1 billion, allowing me to rebirth yet again.
I first got a bunch of bull but I was like, hell no!
You tell him CC2.
I ain't doing Allet again. So I bought a secret lucky block.
I sold all the doo-doo, and now I wait for a Tay-Tay Sahur to spawn while my turtle makes money in the background.
Tete Saur.
Now all we need is the bag, which is 5 billion. Time to collect. And finally rebirth. Soon enough it was Galaxy event, so it's
Time to gamble! That was worth it, bro. Trust.
Anyway, now I just need a Cocofonto for yet another rebirth.
Before that, however,
Diamond Saturno spawned, so there goes the secret goal. A Cocofonto soon followed. So I transferred the valuable secrets and rebirth. Again, transferring does not benefit me in this challenge as I can't steal it back. I got a bunch of stuff after I rebirth, including the giraffe I need, a gold Brainrot god lucky block, and even a
Las Tralaleritas.
pretty crazy luck, but I also did a Bombardiro ritual for a crocodilitos. That I didn't get cause I was broke. Galaxy event started soon and I ended up gambling some more. Now I just need to AFK for some money. Time to collect for the final time.